Hello, Grade 1 English class. I'm so happy to be talking to you today. I hope you are all doing very, very well. It is the 7th of May, it's Thursday, and it's the end of the week, which means it's story time. It was so wonderful seeing so many of you on our Zoom lesson today. For those of you that missed the Zoom session, we read the story, A Tree is a Plant, and we had great fun discussing some questions from the story. But don't worry if you missed it. I'm going to read it to you now. Please follow as best you can on the screen because you won't have this book at home. The author of A Tree is a Plant is Clyde Robert Buller. Author means the writer of the story. Clyde Robert Buller lived on a farm and went to a one-room school, which means that Clyde's school only had one room, no other rooms. He loved to read and write, but he also had to do chores. Chores means work. When he was 10 years old, Clyde entered an essay contest, that's a writing contest, and won a prize. Then when he grew up, he wrote many books for children. Let's start our story. A tree is a plant. A tree is a plant. A tree is the biggest plant that grows. Most kinds of trees grow from seeds, the way most small plants do. There are many kinds of trees. Here are a few of them. How many do you know? This tree grows in the country. It might grow in your yard too. Do you know what kind it is? This is an apple tree. This apple tree came from a seed. The seed was small. It grew inside an apple. Have you ever seen an apple seed? Ask an adult to help you cut an apple in two. The seeds are in the center. They look like this. Look at the picture. Most apple trees come from seeds that are planted. Sometimes an apple tree grows from a seed that falls to the ground. The wind blows leaves over the seed. The wind blows soil over the seed. All winter, the seed lies under the leaves and the soil. All winter, the seed lies under the ice and snow and is pushed into the ground. Spring comes, rain falls, the sun comes out and warms the earth. The seed begins to grow. At first, the young plant does not look like a tree. The tree is very small. It is only a stem with two leaves. It has no apples on it. A tree must grow up before it has apples on it. Each year the tree grows. It grows tall. In 7 years, it is so tall that you can stand under its branches. In the spring, there are blossoms on the tree. Spring is apple blossom time. The blossoms last only a few days, then they fall to the ground. Now there are green leaves on the tree. Among the leaves there are small apples. The apples are where the blossoms were before. The apples are green and they are almost too small for you to see. The apples grow slowly. They grow all during the spring and the summer. In the fall, they are large and ripe. They are ready to eat. We can see the apples and the leaves on the branches. We can see the branches growing out of the trunk. We can see the trunk growing out of the ground. We can see the bark of the tree. The bark covers the branches and the trunk like a coat. but there is a part of the tree that we cannot see. We cannot see the roots. They are under the ground. Some of the roots are large. Some of them are as small as hairs. The roots grow like branches under the ground. A tree could not live without roots. Roots hold the trunk in the ground. Roots keep the tree from falling when the wind blows. Roots keep the rain from washing the tree out of the ground. Roots do something more. They take water from the ground. They carry the water into the trunk of the tree. The trunk carries the water to the branches. The branches carry the water to the leaves. Hundreds and hundreds of leaves grow on the branches. The leaves make food from water and air. They make food when the sun shines. The food goes into the branches. It goes into the trunk and roots. It goes to every part of the tree. Fall comes and winter is near. The work of the leaves is over. The leaves turn yellow and brown. The leaves die and fall to the ground. Now the tree is bare. All winter it looks dead. But the tree is not dead. Under its coat of bark, the tree is alive. Spring comes again. Rain falls. The sun warms the earth. The tree blossoms and new leaves grow. As long as it lives, the apple tree grows. As long as it lives, the apple tree blossoms in the spring, and apples grow on it. When do you like apple trees best? In spring, when they are covered with blossoms, or in summer when they are covered with leaves, or in winter when they are bare, or in fall when they are covered with apples? Some practice for you. Please, can you take some time to complete the listening log? Tell me, what was your favorite part of the story? And then write a question about what you heard. For some extra practice, or for advanced students, I'm going to include pages 130, 131 and 135 from your student reader's book. Please try these worksheets. Please note, this is not homework for everybody. This is just if you want extra practice and for students that are more advanced. If you have any questions, please do let me know. Thank you once again for listening to me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you all soon back at school. Take care.